So what do you think about Hillary Clinton? Do you think she'd make a good president?
Oh my goodness, Hillary Clinton, fuck Hillary Clinton. I'm gonna tell you this why, man. First of all, oh my goodness, man. Listen, I just had to take my pops up top today. I called my father earlier this afternoon, right?
Yeah.
And I asked him, I said, Dad, yo, who you voting for? He said, I'm voting for Hillary Clinton. I said, for real? Are you out of your fucking mind? He said, what's wrong with that? I'm a Democrat, and she's the best one. I'm voting for Hillary. I said, hold up, Pop. You mean to tell me you just gonna give away your vote to Hillary Clinton? You know what the Clintons have done to Black America? He said, what do you mean they done to Black? I said, Pop, you ain't did no homework. You one of those voters that you just vote on anything. Like you caught up under the Clinton spell, the delusion that they really did help us. Because you know, like Black people got a term of endearment for Bill Clinton. They call Bill Clinton the first Black president.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the Black community and shit, we call Bill Clinton the first Black president. That's like our term of endearment. But what Black America doesn't know is that Bill Clinton fucked us something royally. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get to that in a minute. I'm going to tell the people exactly how he did us dirty, horrendously.
Right.
Worse than any president ever fucking did. But Hillary, she's a piece of shit, just like a punk-ass fucking husband. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why Black people was calling Bill Clinton the first Black president, because he was doing certain things that was Black. Like, check it. Remember when he first election, he came on the Arsenio Hall back in the days, right?
Okay.
So he on the Arsenio Hall, and you know Bill Clinton played the saxophone. So he got his blue color donkeys on. You know, Arsenio turned the lights down low. Bill Clinton grabbed the saxophone. You could Google it. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
He's playing that blues music because he loved blues, and he could blow that saxophone. So mind you, Arsenio Hall entire audience is predominantly Black.
Yep.
And even his viewers are predominantly Black. So now you got all the Black America watching Arsenio Hall show with Bill Clinton. He's blowing his horn, and the mics is low, and he's sounding good as a motherfucker. So now we all applaud him. So when he sit down on the couch, Arsenio asked Bill, he said, man, you play that sax like you got a little dummy in you. So Bill just started, you know, he laughed it off and shit.
Yeah.
Arsenio said, yo, man, you ever smoke weed before?
Yeah.
This is the famous Bill Clinton on quote say when he said, I smoked it, but I didn't inhale. You know, and with a wink, that's like a tongue-in-cheek type of thing.
Yeah.
People go, oh, Bill Clinton loved Black music. He smoked weed. He gotta be Black. You know?
Yeah.
You know, he went to the White House. He got his dick sucked.
That's some gangster shit.
That's some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we just fell in love with Bill. You know, because he had that little swag, and you know he's small with his shit, but that's how he caught us.
Yeah.
That's how he poly tricked us. You know what I'm saying? Because he got us to feel it, because he came with the little soulful white boy shit. You know what I mean? So we just automatically embraced him, but behind our back he was dicking us down something crazy. He gave Black people more dirty dick than he did motherfucking Monica Lewinsky. Fuck Bill Clinton. You know what I'm saying? Let me just, I got some stats for your ass right here. I want to read this though. This is from out of the Michelle Alexander book of The New Jim Crow Mass Incarceration. And I'm going to read some of the things that she did her research as well as I did. You know what I'm saying? Where we're going to read some of the things exactly what the Clinton administration and Bill Hillary did to us as people, as minorities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number one, Clinton presided over I'm reading this. Clinton presided over the largest increase in federal and state prison inmates of any president in American history. Meaning he locked up more people in federal and in state prison more than any president in the history of America.
That's crazy.
Number two, he supported the 100 to 1 sentencing disparity for crack versus powder cocaine. Guess what this means? For every 1 gram of crack cocaine was equivalent to 100 grams of powder cocaine. And that's the 100 to 1 sentencing disparity in crack versus powder cocaine, which produced staggering racial injustice in sentencing and boosting funds for law enforcement, which means when they was kicking in the drug spots and all the money that they after they then arrested all the drug dealers and took all the money from them and shit, all the millions, even billions of dollars that they confiscated from these drug raids and shit, they took the money from the drug raid and took that and funded law enforcement. This is how law enforcement became so militarized. They were buying weapons for SWAT, weapons for the police officers, and all this equipment and shit with drug money.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And here it is, for 1 gram of crack cocaine, it's equivalent to 100 grams of pound of cocaine, and you would get an asshole for the time when you was only supposed to get shit for a gram of fucking crack cocaine. You weren't even supposed to go to prison.
Isn't it crazy? It's crazy. It's like a big revolving door. You know, a lot of people say that all the time. How did this shit get here? It's like a big revolving door, and that was the master plan right there. Let's go here, go get your money up, and we'll come scoop it back up. You know what I'm saying?
We don't got no boats to bring this shit in by the fucking tons and shit. They bring in boatloads of shit in there. So how that shit got in? Remember Contra? You know what I'm saying? You remember when them motherfuckers are doing what they did with the real Rick Ross? The government was giving them all the fucking drugs to sell and shit. They fucked the hood up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Number 3, he championed this Bill Clinton I'm still talking about. He championed the idea of federal 3 strikes law. He the one that pioneered that federal 3 strikes law where a motherfucker go get, if you get 3 felonies, you go to prison for life.
Yeah. It's crazy.
This is crazy because when you come out of prison with 1 felony, it's hard to find employment. It's hard because it's like having a blackball. You know what I'm saying? Like you ostracized from society. Nobody want to hire a fucking ex-felon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So meaning if I can't get housing or if I can't get employment, the only way I'm gonna be able to survive is to run the streets and commit a fucking crime. So he created 3 strikes laws where you commit 3 felonies. Remember they had the motherfucker in California. He went to prison for walking out of the pizza shop that he didn't pay, and he already had two strikes against him. He took a pizza. He was hungry because the reason why he stole the pizza because he had no job, he had no place to live. So he went to the pizza shop and dined and dashed, and he locked him up and they gave him there 25 years of life for a fucking stolen pizza because he had 3 strikes. That's crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck did? In 1994, at the State of the Union address, months later, Bill Clinton signed a $30 billion crime bill that created dozens of new federal capital crimes. Meaning, he created new federal laws that didn't even exist just to lock motherfucking people, minorities up, man. And then he made the mandated life sentences for 3-time offenders and authorized more than $16 billion for state prison grants and expansion of police forces. He took money from the poor community, money that could have went to making better schools in urban communities and poor neighborhoods, better education, better hospitals, you know what I'm saying, or clinics, health care. He took all that motherfucking money that could have went to the hood to make the hood better, you know, with programs, after-school programs, community centers, training schools and all that. He took $16 billion of money that supposed to went to the motherfucking poor community and used that money to build prisons. So if you build prisons, you got to put somebody in there. Yep. And when he left office in 2001, the United States had the highest rate of incarceration in the world. Human Rights Watch reported that in 7 states, African Americans constituted 80 to 90% of all drug offenders sent to prison. Prison administrations for drug offenses reached a level of, in 2004, African Americans more than 26 times the level in 1983. This is all done under the Clinton administration. This is what this motherfucker did, and it gets worse. All of the presidents since 1988 have contributed to mass incarceration. The Clintons, the Bushes, the only one that didn't contribute to mass incarceration after Bill Clinton is Barack Obama. Remember, he just released a few thousand federal prisoners under the Clinton crime bill that these dudes went to federal prison under the 101 crack, the powder cocaine sentences that Bill Clinton pioneered. Obama just released these people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Who were victims of the Bill Clinton crime bill. Also, let's talk about Hillary Clinton. Last week, Hillary Clinton was invited, she did a rally in I think, South Carolina. And she was invited by the NAACP to, you know, where that's really she trying to get the black vote. And she got up there and she said, Donald Trump and the Republican Party is using racial rhetoric, racial coded rhetoric. They saying certain things that we know that is coded, and they talking about black people. When they say certain things, they dehumanize them, they stereotyping, and then this is how he's getting all these racist whites to support him. This is what Hillary Clinton said last week. Well, let's go and see what she said in 1994 when she did the same thing that she accused Donald racist ass Trump of. She used herself. Hillary Clinton supported the 1994 crime bill. She used racially coded rhetoric to cast black children as animals. This is a quote of what she said then, and people can Google this. She said, they are not just games of kids anymore. They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. We can talk about how they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel. Quote. This is what she had to say.
That's crazy. Like it.
You see, she got a commercial right now where she's talking about Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown. Like, you know, these are unarmed black men that were killed. And these commercials are being in Pine Town and programs that they know African Americans watch. And these commercials are being in African American communities where she's trying to use Trayvon Martin and Mike Brown and all the shit that's going on with the police brutality and the unarmed shooting of African Americans in this country and shit. She's trying to use that to gain the black vote. And she's naming these victimized black men when she called them super predators. These are the same kids who she labeled in 1994. Yes, I want to re-quote Hillary again from a statement in 94. And I'm going to read it again, so let's listen. Hillary supported the 1994 crime bill. She used racially coded rhetoric to class black children as animals. This is a quote from Hillary. This is what she said. They are not just games of kids anymore. They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel. And as I said earlier, she's pointing out that how Donald Trump and the Republican Party is using racially coded rhetoric to draw out his to polarize his white electorate to come out and vote for him. Well, she's doing the same thing with the black electorate, where she's acting like she's concerned with the unarmed black man. She's acting like she's concerned with the young black men getting gunned down in the street by enforcing Trayvon Martin and Mike Brown and Sandra Bland, because she got their mothers in the video, and I mean in the advertisement for the commercial. She's mentioning them by name and all of that she had a personal relationship with them. But she's the same woman that in 1994 that used racially coded rhetoric to label and stereotype young African Americans as super predators. Yeah. She's the same one that she said we could talk about how they ended up that way, you know what I'm saying, from the hood and the conditions that they live in under poverty and all that. But she said, but before we talk about how they ended up that way, but we first have to bring them to heel. Like we a bunch of fucking animals, like we a bunch of dogs.
That's something, that's something you would tell your dog. Heel, boy. Like, come on, that's crazy.
And if people don't believe us, if they think that ain't really real, they need to go Google what she said in 1994.
Oh, yeah.
See the words coming out of her own fucking mouth. And I'm talking to all blacks and Hispanics that thinking that she's riding from us. She ain't putting no work in for us. She putting the work in on us. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Miss Daisy.
Yeah, that's facts. Those are facts.
The shit that pisses me off about the whole thing is this, man. Man, black people and Hispanics, we think when we see some old white woman sitting on the master's porch, you know, she's sitting on the porch of the big house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While we work in the field, so if Miss Daisy give me a smile or a kind gesture, all of a sudden she just get my loyalty like I'm a loyal fucking dog, you know what I'm saying? And the shit that got me pissed off with black people, they allow themselves to be branded as fucking Democrats. You know what I'm saying? That's like if me and you own a farm and we got cattle on the farm, right?
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that people know this cattle belongs to me, because we don't want nobody just coming along and stealing my cattle.
Yeah.
So what do? You brand the cattle. You know what I'm saying? You put your name on the cattle, so if somebody takes that cattle, you like, yo, this is my cattle, I branded it. This is what the Democratic Party, who used to own slaves, who were slave owners, this is what they done to African Americans in this country. They branded them. And black people are walking around with this Democratic brand like it's a pride, like it's something to be prideful and be, like it's a badge of honor and shit. Not knowing, because this is what my dad did. I told my dad, I said, Dad, how you vote for Hillary Clinton? And he was like, I'm a Democrat. I said, hold on, so you just gonna let them brand you with that shit? And you just gonna give away your fucking vote? I said, what do you know about Hillary Clinton to make you want to vote for her? She's a Clinton. And that's when I started breaking down everything that I'm sharing with you and really real right now. I read all this to my father. And my father said, man, I ain't never knew that. I said, you know why, Papa? You a hard-working man. You ain't got time to pay attention to the politics like I do. You know what I'm saying? You the one that's caught up under the Clinton spell. I say right now, black people are acting like they chauffeurs. You ever seen the movie Driving Miss Daisy where she had the black chauffeur and anytime she wanted to be driven all over the place, he just drove her anywhere at her beck. He was at her beck and call. But that's how black people are acting right now. They're acting like they the chauffeur and Hillary Clinton is Miss Daisy and they gonna drive Miss Daisy right to the fucking White House. I ain't driving Miss Daisy to the White House, and I'm gonna use my influence to get my people to kick Miss Daisy ass to the curb.
No doubt.
Kick her little thick ass right out of the fucking car.
Yep.
Fuck Hillary Clinton.
You already know. We're spreading this. We're spreading it worldwide, and most importantly, right here at home where the vote counts, people. So please do your homework, hear what we're saying, and take this wisdom and let it guide you.
And let it guide you. Hold on, I got a few more things that I want to share with the listeners and the viewers about the Clintons before we get off of that.
Yeah, no doubt. Go ahead, bro.
The next question. And this is very important because I want the people to be fully informed, especially African Americans, because like I said, we can't give away our vote like that just because they're a Democrat. Don't just give it to Hillary like that. And I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't give it to her. A few more reasons. In 1990, the jobless rate among black men in their 20s who didn't have a college degree rose to its highest level ever. This increase in jobless was propelled by skyrocketing incarceration rate done under Bill Clinton's crime bill Bill Clinton's crime bill. Number two, why is this not common knowledge? Because government statistics like poverty and unemployment rates does not include incarcerated people. So let's say hypothetically, the unemployment rate for African Americans is like 18%. That's only the black men that's in the street. That ain't counting the million plus black men that are in prison. So that means that if the statistics for the unemployment rate for African Americans is 18%, if we add the million plus for African Americans in prison, that 18% swells to what? 38%, 40%.
Yep.
So when Clinton left office in 2001, the true jobless rate for young, non-educated black men, including those behind bars, was really 42%. During Clinton tenure, funding for public housing was slashed by $17 billion, a reduction of 61%, while funding for corrections was boosted by $19 million, an increase of 171%, effectively making construction of prisons the nation's main housing program for the urban poor. So this is what he did. He took money. I told you, I said he took billions of dollars out of federal funding that went into the urban communities. He rerouted that money and built prisons and then put our black asses in prison. This is Bill Clinton doing this. Again, Clinton administration eliminated the Pell Grants for prisoners seeking higher education to prepare for their release. That's when they had college in prison. It was Bill Clinton that took the Pell Grants out of prison. Prisoners can't get a higher education to prepare for the release. In other words, if I'm in prison, right, no matter what I came to jail for, and I get a college education, I get a degree in whatever degree I get, whatever area I get a degree in. So now when I get released, I'm smarter now. I'm not going to do some crazy shit. I'm trying to live a life. I'm not trying to fuck my life up. But Clinton took the Pell Grants out of prison when he took college out of this motherfucker. So this also Bill Clinton again, the Clinton administration, him and his wife, Hillary's husband, also supported laws denying federal financial aid to students with drug convictions and signed legislation imposing a lifetime ban on welfare and food stamps for anyone convicted of a felony drug offense. So what this means is they don't lock your ass up for selling drugs, right?
Yeah.
You created a crime bill to put your black ass in jail, to put your brown ass in jail, to put your poor white ass in jail, and now when you get home, you can't find a job because you're a felon, you're an ex-felon, and then you can't even apply to fucking welfare to get some help. So what you going to end up doing? You're going to end up committing a crime again. How you going to eat? I can't even go to welfare to get food stamps because I got a lifetime ban because I've been convicted of a drug conviction. Whether I'm poor black, poor Hispanic, or poor white, it's all because you're poor. And Bill Clinton did this.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, in 1996, the penal prison budget was twice the amount that had been allotted to food stamps. So they gave prison way more money than they gave to the food stamp budget. The prison budget was twice the amount of the food stamp budget. Clinton administration made it easier for public housing agencies. These are the PJs, y'all, to deny shelter to anyone with any sort of criminal history, even an arrest without a conviction, and championed the one strike and your ass is out of your house initiative. This is Bill Clinton. This is Hillary's husband, and this is what she was down with. And
yeah,
she agreed with him. She supported everything he did.
Yeah, no
and
doubt.
This is who we want to put back in office. Don't do it. Please don't do it. And so what I have to say about Hillary Clinton, fuck Hillary Clinton, fuck Bill Clinton, and don't drive Miss Daisy to the White House. Kick her ass to the curb.
Word. Stand up. ReallyRealWorldwide.com. You already know.